92.3 Free FM. I'm the radio chick with Chuck Butch. Jason.
I've been called fearless more times than I can even remember. But that's not true. I have fear. But I'm able to act fearlessly. And it's been one of the most essential elements for my success. And men do it more often than women.
Our show is called The Radio Chick Show, and it's adult and edgy and sexual and controversial. I certainly don't think it exceeds the standards for this community.
And it's the billboard, the one that's on deck to go up Monday, that has people talking about New York's female shock jock, Leslie Gold of Q104.3.
It morphed into me seemingly bare-chested with a man covering my breasts, and the caption said, "She's quite a handful," which was provocative, and it captured the essence of the show. And as luck would have it, the first billboard went up next to a church in Queens.
But when she and her team came up with the ad campaign, which shows part of Leslie's breasts, the corporate giant that owns Classic Rock 104 said, "No dice."
So there was my controversy, which is what I wanted anyway. I will say change your internal dialogue from what if to so what. And it makes a big difference in how you think about things. So you say this idea and people will think you're stupid. They will think you're stupid. So what? Right? They've seen me be smart a million other times, so it's not going to stick. Am I going to die? I'm not going to actually expire here because someone thinks I'm stupid. So what, right? What if this guy thinks I'm pushy when I hand him my business card? So what? I didn't have the business anyway, right, when we started. I didn't know him before. I won't know him after. So what?
And if you change your dialogue, your internal dialogue, from what if to so what, you change your inclination. Think of life as a game where you are juggling 5 balls, and your 5 balls are labeled work, family, health, friends, and integrity. And you try and keep all the balls up in the air at all time, but one day you realize that if you drop the work ball, it's made of rubber, and it'll bounce back. The other 4 balls are made of glass. And should you drop them, and drop them hard, they could be nicked, scuffed, or broken for life. And once you understand this, you will strive for balance in your life. So, don't mix up your balls.
Please, and I mean this, give the warm and rousing applause that she so sorely deserves. Let's welcome to the stage the one, the only, the Radio Chick.
I was a serious student. I went to Harvard Business School. I spent most of those 2 years with acne and an upset stomach. Sure, I was an admissions mistake. About a year after school, I had the opportunity to buy this window manufacturing company, and the reason that it happened was my father, who's an old Jew, knew another old Jew who was selling his business. And he said, "Did they teach you anything at that school I paid for? And can you help Saul value his business?" And I said, "Sure, I can. They taught me how to do that. My assets, I was worth $27,000. And the bank gave me $5 million. Ran it for 10 years and sold it to a Fortune 100 company. And at that point, I sold it for many times what I paid for it. Then I decided that I wanted to go into radio, and my thought process was, I'm too ugly for TV, so how about radio?
This is 102.7 WNEW, New York. It's the Radio Chick.
My mission at the station is to deliver men. Our regular guy contest today, our 5 finalists will compete for a date with the very hot, very desirable station spokesbabe, Melissa.
Yeah.
I no longer read Cosmopolitan, I read Playboy. We have some guest judges. We have the Ninja Lesbian.
The Ninja Lesbian.
Right. Immersing myself in this horny 30-year-old guy's mind has changed me also. Maybe you're suffering from a little sexual anorexia?
Yeah.